In today's video, I'll be unboxing Jet Wyvern from the Beyblade Burst Super King series. Let's get going. Alright, so as mentioned, I'll be opening the Jet Wyvern from Beyblade Burst Super King. Just as a disclaimer, I'm actually not going to be showing my face today. I believe, honestly, with Beyblade, since it's a lot more detailed than opening Pokemon cards, I do want to focus just on the product. And also, since there's going to be a lot of cutting involved, and I'm just going to be focusing on the item, not on my face today. So, of course, with Jet Wyvern, this comes from Wakia, who is also mentioned in the anime. He kind of comes towards later in Beyblade Burst Super King, which will also be known as Beyblade Burst Surge in English. Jet Wyvern, this is actually a booster, not a starter set, so it won't come with a launcher. It will just come with the parts that make up Jet Wyvern. This is actually a right-spinning defense type blade, and it has a really cool limit break function, which I will actually talk about once we go to the back. This is, of course, Jet Wyvern B177. And you guys can see the name here. It does mention here it is right spin. That's where I got it from. And onto the back. So of course on this portion of the box you can see the stats. Pretty high in defense as it is a defense type blade. Also has good weight and moderately good stamina. And of course all the parts are mentioned here. So of course we have the Wyvern sparking chip. Honestly, very beautiful design. It kind of reminds me of Mardi Gras a little bit. But I like how it has a beautiful dragon on there. Sparking chip with a little bit of metal on it. We have here the jet ring. So this is where the limit break function comes in. It's actually a free spinning, it actually spins counterclockwise, meaning left spin, while the blade itself spins right, which is very interesting. So when it activates, meaning when it gets hit hard enough during battle, basically this ring becomes free spinning. So what it mentions up here, if you have a right spinning blade like Hyperion Burn or Super Hyperion, basically it'll slide off. It'll basically barely impact the actual blade, Jet Wyvern. But if you have a left spinning blade like King Helios or Helios Volcano, because it is spinning left or counterclockwise, it'll actually slow down the opponent blade and also absorb the spin. So that's actually an incredible function. However, I feel overall with this blade, people are going to want it more for customization and getting the parts, especially that ring. And of course down here we have the 1D chassis, so one layer defense chassis. And of course we have here the around weight disc and of course the just driver. So the thing with this driver, the tip of it is actually very thin, which of course emphasizes the fact that it's a defense blade. Because it's thin, the blade will actually stick around towards the center, of course helping it out as a defense blade, as well as the evenness of the weight disc and also the chassis. And actually here, this explanation in Japanese actually mentions the differences between a single layer chassis and a double layer chassis. So the advantage of a single layer chassis, meaning it's just one layer as opposed to the double layer chassis, the single layer chassis will be great for customization. It won't have as much function, but as opposed to this double layer chassis, which will have more function. The single layer chassis will be much more customizable, and that's actually where the double layer chassis has a downfall. It won't be as customizable. So I wanted to explain that. Overall, I think we're good to go and getting started with opening the box. And there's actually a QR code I want to give you guys here before I forget. It is a one-time use QR code only for the Takaratomi app. And of course here we have the parts. Look at that. And it looks like here we have the stickers and also the customization sheet, which I will actually just open up for you right now. This is so much easier to open than this base stadium. So let's go ahead and slip this out. Okay, so here are possible ways you can use the parts from Jet Wyvern to customize with other parts from other bays. And I believe too, this is actually a sneak peek to the next booster series coming out, I believe February 27th to 2021. So that's the next, so basically you can pull one of many different blades. So that's a cool booster set that's going to be coming out soon. And of course I have the stickers and of course all the parts of Jet Wyvern. So we have here the driver. Let me just get these out. Alright, so before we actually get into any test battles, I actually want to show you guys the parts before I also put it together. So of course here we have the ring with of course the sparking Wyvern chip. Beautiful, and here we can see the free spinning function, which is really cool. So as mentioned before, I'm going to actually pull out some blades I have already. Actually no, let's actually bring out the right spinning blade so you guys can really see. It's actually in its limit break function. So as mentioned before, so since this is spinning left or counterclockwise, if this is spinning right, it's just going to simply slide off. Basically when it's in battle, once this is activated. And if it's spinning left, like Helios, it's gonna kind of slow it down in a way. because they're both spinning left. So if anything, yeah. So this doesn't spin left as easily as right. So when you see it spin right, it's a lot easier. But if it collides left spin, it's a little bit harder to push. It kind of stops it. So not only does this slow down while spinning, this will gain some spin. So that's one big advantage. And of course here we have the round weight disc, very evenly structured, great for being a defense blade. And also the Just Driver, very nice color actually. I like the teal plastic on it, but here's that really thin tip. So this will make it stay in the center more, which will help it as a defense blade, of course. So be right back with you. I'm just gonna put this together. Alright, so I assembled the beautiful Jet Wyvern blade. Look at the stickers. It's such a big difference from the previous image I shown you. I actually wanted to bring up one thing I forgot to mention. So the weight disc actually has these ball bearings. So this actually reduces friction as it's in battle. So if it ever collides with a surface, it'll just simply slide off. And they actually make a good demonstration of this in the anime. And also one other thing. So I was actually incorrect about this free spinning layer. It's actually not limit break. It's just a gimmick of the actual blade. So already to begin with, it'll have this function. So we're going to go ahead with a test battle. So I'm going to use my right spin sparking launcher, and actually going to face Helios Volcano, which is a left spin blade, as demonstrated here by my cameraman Jay. So without further ado, we're going to do best out of 3. So 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot! Snap! Look at that. Pretty hit on head. Oh, okay, so Helios Volcano definitely won that one. But I could definitely tell there was a lot of resistance between the two blades, but very interesting to watch. So let's see if Jet Wyvern can win this one. All right, so 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot! Oh, wow. Looks like Wyvern lost that one again too. Again, this is what I mentioned before. It does look like a very glamorous blade, but a lot of the time I feel like people will just want this for the parts. But one thing I want to mention, I thought it was really cool that the blades actually went to the surge zones here, and then Helios just literally just kind of sling launched around the whole vortex in the middle, so that was pretty cool. All right, so last battle. Let's see who wins. 3, 2, 1, go. Shoot! Look at that. Let's go. It's very head-on. These 3 battles have been very, pretty well matched. I'd say both kind of stopped spinning around the same time, with Helios lasting a little longer. And look at that. Wyvern lost all 3 rounds. So congratulations, Helios Volcano, you great left spinning balance type blade. And Jet Wyvern, you look really pretty. But I think, again, people will definitely like this gimmick of the free spinning attack ring. But everything else, I mean, I feel like the drive will be great for any defense type blade if people find it useful. And this is also just another unique gimmick. So hope you guys enjoyed the unboxing of Jet Wyvern. I probably will use it and probably use it for customization on other blades. But if you guys enjoyed today's video, please make sure to hit that like button and also subscribe if you'd like to see more Pokemon and Beyblade content. Stay safe, everyone. We'll see you in the next video.